Xilonen will be in the first phase of version 5.1, and most of you are probably going to pull for her. So, in this video, let's count how many free pulls you can get throughout the 5.1 update. I'll include the total pulls from the first half, the second half, and also how many you can get if you have a Welkin. If you're struggling to get Mualani or Kazuha, visit lootbar.gg. Here, you can save up to 20% compared to in-game purchases. I will buy the 6,480 Genesis Crystals pack for $82, which costs $100 in the game. All I need to do is enter my UID and choose a server. Since every top-up goes through Genshin top-up channels, I received the double amount of Genesis Crystals and saved $18 on top of that. Lootbar has more than 4,000 5-star reviews, and many big YouTubers are loving it. I used Lootbar to send dozens of Welkins from my giveaways, so I can personally recommend it. Use my link in the description to get an additional 5% discount. Version 5.1 will start on October 9th, exactly 1 month from now. Besides Xilonen, we also have info about Rerun Characters, so let's quickly summarize who you can expect to see. In the first phase, we'll get Xilonen and Chiori's first rerun, while the second phase will feature NAHIDA and Hu Tao reruns. With that out of the way, let's start counting the free Primogems in 5.1. As 5.1 goes live, 600 Primogems will be given as compensation for server downtime maintenance. You'll be able to get 2,520 Primogems from 42 days of daily commissions. The special program for version 5.1 will be broadcast on September 27th, where we'll get official info about the banners and 3 redeem codes for 300 Primogems. These codes are only valid for 16 hours, so you'll need to redeem them quickly. I posted all the previous codes immediately, so subscribe to the channel and you won't miss them. The main event in Sumeru is going to be the Sabzeruz Festival, where we'll get a free Candace and 970 Primogems. Additionally, there are 3 sub-events, including the return of Liben, who will most likely share something related to the next region, Snezhnaya. We'll get 1,640 Primogems from the sub-events. Paimon's shop will reset once, giving 5 free pulls or 800 Primogems. From the Archon quest, we'll get 910 Primogems, 60 from Xilonen's story quest, and 60 from Tribal Chronicles. Unfortunately, the new map in 5.1 is quite small, just a location for the boss that drops ascension materials for Xilonen. It only has 1 teleport point, so the total number of Primogems from exploration in version 5.1 will be just 5 Primogems. Hilarious, right? We'll also get 80 Primogems from character test runs, 60 from achievements, 60 from Battle Pass missions, 100 from Hoya Labs daily check-in, 60 from redeem codes, and 110 from web events and Twitch drops. Lastly, we have 1,600 Primogems from the Abyss reset and 800 from Imaginarium Theater. So what's the total number of free pulls? We have 10,735 Primogems, or 67 free pulls if you convert them into intertwined fates. Of those 67 pulls, 33 will be in the first phase, and 34 will be in the second phase. If you can't clear everything in the Abyss or Imaginarium Theater, you can remove 4 pulls from the total count. Yes, it's quite low, especially considering that version 4.1 had around 104 free pulls. But that's because the anniversary was in version 4.1, whereas this time we had it in 5.0. So the total pulls are about the same without exploration. Now, let's see how many pulls you can get if you have a Welkin. You'll be able to get an additional 23 pulls, bringing the total to 93 pulls, 45 in the first phase and 48 in the second. Are you planning to pull for anyone in 5.1? Let me know in the comments, and if you want to save up to 20% on Genesis Crystals, visit lootbar.gg. The link is in the description.